right, MiningClips here in San Francisco for the Gold and Silver Summit, and I've got with me Mickey Fulp, the mercenary geologist. Mickey, appropriate place to talk about the gold market. Why don't we kind of break down the year of gold? Pretty topsy-turvy one.
It has been. Busy here, though, hey?
Yeah.
Pretty good conference. Yeah, so I'm working on a musing right now called Trump Dollars and Gold, and we look at the correlation. As you know, we do this correlation coefficients between the DXY, the dollar index, and gold. We've been doing them for a long while, back to 1979 now we have those things. But anyway, started looking at it, and the 20 days, the 100 days, and the 200 days before Trump was elected, there was no correlation of the dollar and gold. The day he got elected, from the 20-day, 100-day period after that, a very strong correlation, like negative 0.96 or 86 or something like that. So basically what happened is, as soon as Trump got elected, as the dollar went up, which it did, gold went down. When the dollar went down a little bit, it got overbought, gold went up. So this almost perfect negative correlation. That lasted till Inauguration Day. And then it all broke down again for the next 5.5 months. There was no correlation of dollars and gold. Starting on July 15th, and bear in mind that gold hit its seasonal low of something about 12.10 in the first week of July. Here comes this correlation whamming back in. It's pretty compelling what's going on. Now, the last thing we think was that's when the whole thing started to blow up with North Korea and Rocket Man and the old dotard and all those personal insults going back and forth on Twitter. But that correlation continues as we speak today, very strong. So today gold's at 1281, dollars up over the last day or so. Gold went down. It started yesterday, I think 1290 or something. Immediately went down on a strong U.S. dollar.
So what's that tell us moving forward here?
Well, you know, what it tells me moving forward is I don't really know. I'll be honest, I don't know. But here's what I do know. We are in a seasonal period for gold. And generally until maybe about mid-November, gold vacillates or kind of goes on the downtick from its highs during the Indian festival and wedding season, which is mid-September, early October period. And then what we have was we got the love trade coming in about the mid-November, as everybody, myself included, buys blings for their significant other made with gold. So gold goes up, and then generally toward the end of the year, gold goes back down because you have international settlements, which are all done in U.S. dollars. So banks and financial institutions will convert other financial instruments, including gold, into U.S. dollars to settle their year-end books. So now we can also expect one of the best times for gold is from late December, when this international settlements are done, until the first or the end of February, let's say. And gold generally goes up very strongly during that period too.
So obviously at the heart of this is interest rates. You've got Janet Yellen, I guess, decided to step aside yesterday.
Well, I think she was pretty much obligated.
Yes, exactly. But either way,
I don't think she had a
yeah,
much
well,
of a
it was
choice.
Decided for her to leave. But same old song and dance, probably.
Well, I don't know. You know, there's this threat, vacillating threat, or I mean, that's really what it is to me, that we're going to the Fed's going to raise interest rates in December. But Yellen, every 2 weeks, or she gets up on her bully pulpit, or she has, and it's this way or that way, and she talks in generalities and circles, and the market seems to react on that, trying to read between the lines. I do not know if we're going to have an interest rate hike in mid-December. She is still the Fed chairman. She's obviously lost a bit of sway with the other governors, I would think. But if interest rates are pumped up, it's only 0.25% gold's going to go down. And that is generally the time of the international settlements, that mid-December thing, because everybody goes on holiday by the 22nd or 23rd of December. So that would fit in very well with the idea we're going to have a seasonal low for gold sometime in that period of time, in mid-December plus or minus.
Well, we'll keep our eye on that, and I'll catch you in Vancouver at the VRIC, and we'll probably have a pretty good idea how the year's going with gold. So, Mickey Fulp, the mercenary geologist for MiningClips, appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Rob. My pleasure.